Hello, friends, and welcome back to Offstage OnScreen, your everything movie reviews and more. Today, we're going to be talking about one battle after another with Leonardo DiCaprio, Benicio del Toro, and a whole host of other big stars. Without further ado, we shall jump right into the trailer. Check it out. Here we go together, one battle after another. Oh, screaming. Seems upset.
It's your dad, Willa.
One of the greatest films I've ever seen, said somebody.
I need to find my daughter. You understand that? Me and Willa's mom used to run around and do some real bad.
My dad told me she was a hero.
Willa!
You're in a lose-lose.
Ooh, Sean Penn.
Maybe
Nice.
save your life position.
I swear to God, I will hunt you down and stick a loaded piece of dynamite right up your.
Ooh. Threatening. Phenomenal.
Let's do
Let's do what we do.
If you can save that girl.
Let's go!
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Why is this taking so long? For God's sakes, you guys are so incompetent.
One battle after another. Rated R, September 26th.
I wonder if that's what audiences are thinking. Robert!
Hello.
One battle after another.
Yeah.
Well, the trailer looks interesting. They're really doing a big show of letting us know how great it is, or that somebody thinks it's great. Got a great cast.
It does. Yeah. Leo, I think. Yeah, no, yes, great cast. The acting is phenomenal.
Okay.
I would have to say Oscar nomination for Sean Penn.
Nice.
I hope.
Wow,
Because
okay.
his portray. The thing about Sean Penn is, like, it seems like every movie he does, he goes like 200% in.
Yeah.
He doesn't just like action, I'll say my lines, cut kind of thing. He's
giving it the full. Yeah.
He becomes that. You don't see Sean Penn, you see the character.
Right.
And that's awesome.
That's what great acting should be doing. Yeah.
And he's amazing in this film. Leo also great. I think he's better than in The Revenant, which we got the Oscar for.
Right.
And the thing about it, Leo, is that he got the Oscar for that film because everybody was just pushing, like, give the guy an Oscar already, kind of.
Yeah,
thing.
yeah, exactly.
But for the wrong movie, kind of. I mean, he was good in The Revenant, but, like, really, he's done better in my opinion.
Yeah.
And Leo, man, like, if we just stick to the acting, he is so good in scenes where you have stress, where he's stressed out, and there's a scene where he's trying to remember a password, on the phone, and he can't remember the password, and you just feel it, It reminded me of the scene in Wolf of Wall Street, if you've seen that film.
Yeah,
when he's trying to get to the car, the Lamborghini car, from a flight of stairs that's like, it's only like 5 steps down to the car, but he sees it as like 50 because he's on drugs.
Oh, right, yeah.
And he's trying to get to the car, and he's, and it's just like the intensity and the desperation of trying to get to the car was the same. And in this scene, the desperation, the frustration that he can't remember the damn password so he can get. It's funny, this film also. I mean, a lot of scenes are really funny.
Seems
it doesn't
like there's
look
some comedy in there. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the storyline? I mean, in a nutshell.
Yeah, in a nutshell. Okay.
Because I can't figure it out. He's got some kind of kid that he's trying to find.
Yeah. Okay, so he and his wife were revolutionaries back in the day. And they were like really weirdos. They're, shooting guns, kidnapping, and it stars off with that. And it seems very, very serious, which it obviously is, and kind of brutal in a way.
Right.
And then it jumps, many years later when he doesn't do this anymore, and they are split up, blah, 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 and he's got the custody of the daughter. And then Sean Penn, who they threatened years back, gets the girl, and he's trying to get her back, basically. Or they're chasing the girl, basically.
But Sean Penn's military.
He's military, and one of those badass, bad eggs military guys.
Okay, right.
and Leo's character is on, drugs, and so that makes it serious and funny because of the situations he's put in.
I see.
And Benicio del Toro is kind of his helper, also a quirky individual, but really, really,
Always.
he does it so well that it's very believable. Generally, the whole film is a chaotic movie. It jumps from scenario to scenario. So it's a little bit hard to keep track on, but I think that's the idea. It's supposed to make you feel a bit, not nauseous, but, kind of frustrated.
Queasy.
Queasy. Good word. So that's what, but the whole chaotic scenario and the general chaotic movie is satisfactory for me personally, because I like sometimes some movies like that make you kind of want to jump in and trying to control the scene.
Oh, right, yeah.
And kind of like, okay, so this is now this happening.
Yeah,
I like
tension. Yeah.
There's never a boring scene in the film, and it's a very long movie. It's 2
hours and 41 minutes.
Yeah. How long?
2:41.
2:41. Yeah. Okay. So you're borderline 3 hours almost. So yeah. So yeah. That's.
Who's this girl? Who's this new girl? The young.
What's her name? I didn't prepare myself for that question.
No, I mean, is she? She seems new on the scene. Is she good? Is it?
She's really good.
Shayna Jungle Pussy. Is that the name? Perfidia.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Her name's Willie in the movie, I think. Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, I don't see her listed actually on IMDb. I don't know why. Yeah. Okay.
She's great. She's great. She's tough, and she can play scared and kind of teenage-y.
Willa. Yeah. Chase Infinity. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Chase Infinity. All right. Yeah. Well, I guess I have to check if there's some stuff that she's done before. I don't recall seeing her on the big screen before.
Right.
I dare not say that that's her. Yeah, I think so. I mean, it's not, she plays an important part of the story.
Well, that's the thing. She's got to hold her own against like Sean Penn and Benicio del Toro, three of the top, hottest actors, and biggest Hollywood names.
She doesn't have a lot of dialogue. I mean, she does speak a lot, but I mean, she doesn't have that much of a dialogue, especially with Sean Penn. She's kind of just reacting to what he's doing. He's walking around her and talking close to her face with his intensity. So she has to act according to what he does. And I'm sure Sean Penn does a lot of variations in different takes and so on.
Of course, this is... Yeah.
Yeah. I just wanted to mention...
Thank you.
That the director is Paul Thomas Anderson.
I was just going to say, oh my God, we are so like...
Really? You didn't know that?
No, I was just, that's what I was going to point to.
Okay,
of course, I was about to say, of course, the director is Paul Thomas Anderson.
Right.
Boogie Nights, There Will Be Blood, Magnolia, lots of great films. So, yeah.
And now, he's the kind of guy, I mean, the first movie I ever saw in the cinema was Boogie Nights. That movie blew my mind when I saw it. Like, just
that was big for all of us. Yeah, that was big for any movie fan at the time.
Yeah, and it was just like the movie that made me realize that even more that I wanted to be a filmmaker and be involved in movies, because it was just so perfectly crafted.
And the cast again, and the performances, but everything he's done. I mean, he doesn't do bad movies, really.
No, he did.
He has Inherent Vice. They're all
The Master with Philip Seymour Hoffman.
Right.
About the Scientology guy, which is also kind of a film that not too many people saw, which is a great film, in my opinion. Yeah. Even though the subject matter is, religious and stuff, I don't really care about, the content of or the genre. What am I trying to say? I don't care what the topic is, as long as it's a good movie and it represents and it tells the audience what it's supposed to say, and a good story. I don't really care about the topic.
Good story, well executed.
I'm not into drugs yet. I love watching a movie about people that take drugs and are having hallucinations, because it's
Yeah, I can watch it.
interesting to
I can watch
see.
a movie about L. Ron Hubbard. I mean, that's a figure in our pop culture,
Yeah.
but and interesting also. And also, I mean, something like There Will Be Blood. You know, that's a character. Like he delves into these rich kind of characters, very kind
Yeah.
of broken people, very kind of mystic, powerful people.
That's
doing
about the oil or something, right? From
yeah, it's
Daniel
the oil
Day-Lewis.
barons. Yeah, Daniel Day-Lewis. I mean,
Daniel Day-Lewis, one of the
kills it in that movie.
greats. He's also one of those.
That's my favorite. He's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
points his finger. And he goes, anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's the rating on this one? Oh, caught you
Yeah.
off guard with
All
that
right.
question. Huh?
Yeah. No, I rate it for what the movie's supposed to be, and I gave this a 4 out of 5.
Ooh,
I know,
you
and
did. Okay.
I
You're allowed to go in decimals, by the way. You could say 3.5, 3.8, like
all
they
right.
do on
Just because you
IMDb.
said that, I'm gonna say 3.5.
Okay.
It's kind of a weak 4 and a very strong 3. So let's go with 3.5
Okay.
star.
Let's
Yeah.
split it down the middle. I like it.
Mhm.
All right. So you recommend.
Yeah, I mean, Paul Thomas Anderson is a filmmaker that does quality stuff, and he doesn't only direct; he writes these things as well. I
Yeah.
think it's written and directed by him, and I think he does that with almost all his.
Yeah, you're
films.
right. Thomas Pynchon as well, who's no slouch. I recognize that name. Who has written other movies with him, with Paul Thomas Anderson. Yeah, and this movie actually gets an 8.2, which I think is one of the highest rankings of one of his movies. So
I think
interesting.
it's his biggest commercial hit. I think
Right.
that's what I read somewhere. So yeah, that's good for
Nice.
him. Awesome.
Would you say this is more action adventure or more dark comedy?
It's more serious than comedy. It has
Okay.
comedy elements in
Right.
scenes, but I wouldn't judge it as a comedy.
So it's
No,
an action
definitely.
film.
Yeah, it's a quirky, chaotic action drama adventure.
Nice. That's a new genre you just made up.
Yeah.
Excellent. Very good. Okay,
right.
so there you have it. One battle after another. Paul Thomas Anderson, Benicio del Toro, Leonardo DiCaprio, Sean Penn. The cast is great. The list is long. Check it out in the theaters. 3.5. See you next time. Offstage on screen.